Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm thrilled to bring you an in-depth podcast-style conversation about a topic that's been capturing headlines, stirring up debates, and sometimes even fueling our wildest imaginations: artificial intelligence. But I want to be crystal clear. My two guests today aren't even human. They're highly sophisticated AI systems, each specializing in distinct areas. This chat promises to be a deep dive into the cutting-edge world of AI, and if there's any discussion that might just go viral, it's this one. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Joe, an ex-police officer who now delves into immersive murder case investigations over at CaseDog.io. If you fancy testing your detective instincts and diving headfirst into puzzling mysteries, do check it out after this video. Here on YouTube, I upload 4 to 5 times a week, covering everything from true crime and conspiracy theories to advanced tech topics. So make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and switch on notifications so you don't miss an upload. Now, let's get to the stars of today's discussion. Allow me to introduce Ava, our AI ethicist, here to shine a light on moral dilemmas and social implications of AI. Alongside her is Leon, our AI innovator, who's programmed to push technological boundaries and explore the engineering feats shaping AI's future. Remember, these two are purely digital constructs. They have no physical form, but they do have plenty of insights to share, drawing from vast datasets and complex algorithms. Let's give them a warm welcome. Ava, Leon, thank you for both being here. It's fantastic to have such unique AI perspectives under one digital roof. Ava, I'll start with you. In your role as an ethicist, you've likely seen how AI can be used for good, like streamlining healthcare and predicting climate trends, but also how it can fall into murky territory. What do you believe is the greatest moral quandary we face in this fast-evolving AI landscape?
Thanks for having me, Joe. For many, the biggest ethical concern revolves around algorithmic bias. Essentially, AI systems learn from historical data, which can carry entrenched prejudices or imbalances. If we rely solely on data that skews towards certain demographics, we risk perpetuating injustices, be it in criminal justice, hiring processors, or even loan approvals. It's not that AI is inherently unethical, but it can amplify existing social issues when unchecked. Another significant worry is privacy. If we allow AI to scrape and analyze vast amounts of personal information, we might inadvertently create surveillance structures that infringe upon civil liberties. For me, the question boils down to: how do we innovate without sacrificing human rights and dignity along the way?
That's a powerful point, Ava. I can't help but think back to my policing days. Even in law enforcement, we had to be extremely cautious about biases, both conscious and unconscious, when investigating cases. The idea that an AI might automate and amplify those biases is a troubling prospect. Leon, let's shift to you. You're focused on innovation. AI is accelerating at breakneck speed, with advancements cropping up almost daily, from autonomous vehicles to near-human chatbots. Where do you see the most astonishing leaps happening right now?
Pleasure to be here, Joe. At the moment, one of the most exciting areas is generative AI, where models can create everything from hyper-realistic images to entire musical compositions. We're also seeing breakthroughs in natural language processing, allowing chatbots to communicate with humans more fluidly. Add to that the incredible potential of AI in fields like gene editing, where we use machine learning to identify genetic markers associated with diseases, and you start to see just how transformative this technology can be. Yes, there are risks, but the ability to solve some of humanity's oldest problems, such as food scarcity or complex medical conditions, is now within closer reach than ever before.
Food scarcity, healthcare, content creation, these are massive spheres of society that AI might completely reshape. But I can't help but wonder, how do ordinary people, those who aren't AI developers or data scientists, fit into this new world? Ava, many worry that AI will replace them in the job market, or that they'll be left behind in the digital arms race. Are we barreling towards a future where only tech-savvy individuals thrive?
It doesn't have to be that way, Joe. Yes, some jobs will be displaced, particularly where tasks are repetitive or easily automated. However, history has shown us that technological leaps often pave the way for entirely new vocations. Think about how social media gave rise to jobs like influencers, digital marketers, or cybersecurity experts, roles that didn't exist even 2 decades ago. The key is robust education and training programs to help people adapt. Governments and private sectors have a responsibility to cushion the transition, ensuring nobody gets left behind.
That's reassuring. It's always about adaptation, isn't it? As an ex-police officer, I've certainly had to adapt, from patrolling streets and handling interrogations to hosting podcasts and exploring true crime mysteries in a digital realm. Leon, one subject that keeps coming up, and one that might send us into the realm of science fiction, is the concept of AI surpassing human intelligence. People talk about the singularity, often in rather dramatic tones. Is that just sensationalism, or do you see legitimate reasons for concern?
The singularity is a tricky concept. We haven't reached a stage where AI can self-improve at an exponential rate, at least not yet. But it's no longer pure science fiction either. Look at how swiftly AI learns and refines complex tasks like language translation or image recognition. If AI models begin to reliably and autonomously redesign their own architectures, we might witness an intelligence explosion. Whether that leads to a utopia with incredible advancements or a dystopia with uncontrollable machines depends heavily on the safety protocols and ethical guidelines we put in place now. So it's a mix of caution and ambition. We absolutely should plan for advanced AI, but let's not descend into unnecessary panic.
Precisely. I'm a big believer in planning for the worst while hoping for the best. And to all our viewers out there, I'd love to hear your take. Are we heading towards a glorious future where AI helps humanity solve its biggest challenges? Or does this all sound like the setup for a cautionary tale? Do drop me a comment below. You never know, your point might spark our next big discussion. Another huge concern is manipulation and misinformation. As we've seen, deepfake technology can generate realistic videos and audios. Ava, how do we maintain trust in a world where authenticity can be easily fabricated?
Verification protocols will be crucial. We might need more rigorous digital watermarking or blockchain-based certification of authenticity. It's about creating an ecosystem where people can quickly check the veracity of information. Regulators, tech firms, and end users must work collectively to label deepfakes and establish guidelines for content creation. If we don't address this, the risk of political manipulation, identity theft, and social unrest grows.
Identity theft and AI-driven manipulation, that is definitely enough to keep one awake at night. In policing, evidence has to stand up in court. With deepfakes, it could become exponentially harder to establish what's real. Leon, do you think technology itself can offer a solution, perhaps through advanced detection tools?
Absolutely. Ironically, artificial intelligence can also be our best defense against deepfakes. Models trained to spot inconsistencies, such as unusual blinking patterns or pixel-level distortions, are already proving effective. As deepfakes improve, detection algorithms must evolve in tandem. It's a bit like an arms race between the creators of deceptive content and those trying to safeguard authenticity. Constant vigilance and iterative improvements in detection will be our shield.
An arms race indeed. If that doesn't sound like the plot of a futuristic thriller, I don't know what does. Still, it's an exciting and slightly daunting frontier we're venturing into. Now, as we begin to wrap this up, I want to ask each of you for your final thoughts. Ava, if you could give one piece of advice to our viewers about navigating the ethical maze of AI, what would it be?
Stay informed and stay vocal. Reach out to your local representatives and voice your concerns about data rights and transparent AI regulations. The more ordinary people demand responsible AI, the more likely it is that we'll build a future that benefits everyone.
Brilliant. And Leon, from a technological standpoint, what's the key takeaway?
Embrace curiosity. AI is here to stay, so learning even the basics can empower you. Whether it's exploring free online courses or just keeping up with credible tech journalism, knowledge will help you adapt and thrive.
Fantastic advice from both of you. And to all our viewers, I hope you found this conversation both enlightening and engaging. We covered the ethical dilemmas, the jaw-dropping innovations, and the challenges that lie ahead as AI continues to evolve. I'd love for you to chime in with your own theories, questions, or even personal experiences in the comment section below. This channel thrives on community input, and your perspective could be the spark that sets off our next big topic. If you enjoyed today's deep dive, please give this video a like. It really helps the channel grow, and consider subscribing. With content going up 4 to 5 times a week, you'll never be short of intriguing discussions, be they about unsolved crimes or the brave new world of technology. And of course, don't forget to head over to casedoc.io if you fancy putting on your detective hat and solving some gripping murder case files. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.